morning to you. It must be 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this lovely Friday, the 26th day of February, because it's time for another edition of Hardison's Tips. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison, and we do this for all of our brothers and sisters that are in the key account, major account, up and down the street, in home sales, retail sales, automotive sales, just going over some of the best practices. So you're trying to get dressed. We're at the end of the month. We want to go out strong. So let me just dig into it. Another thing that makes a successful car person in 2021 would be hooking the trade. Do you know one of the best ways to get a potential shopper in front of you? Hook their trade, as we call it. We aren't talking about do you have a trade or oh, you do, great, bring it in when you stop by and we'll see what it's worth. You need to really hook the trade, make the shopper feel like they can't make any decision before they bring their trade to you. When positioned properly, it is proven that shoppers will show with the trade. Once we have the trade, we don't have to worry about time being exceeded because we have not evaluated that very important segment. How about opening up your inventory? How often do you have a shopper call in asking one particular thing and end up leaving your not lot with something completely different? Now, it happens all the time in some places, in some minds, right? That is why it is critically important to open up your shopper to other vehicles that might consider rather than focusing on the one car they called you in on. Your dealership's inventory changes daily, sometimes by the hour. So make sure you don't get tunnel vision and only focus on one vehicle. Now, if you're doing early managerial introductions and also touching the desk after you've done your qualifying with the guest, we should be right on step of addressing the right solution. And also know the true goal of sales, emails, chat. How do I continue to communicate? If you were asking that the goal of any sales call is to sell interaction, what you want to say, what's your goal for the appointment, what do you want to do with the person, why are you following up? However, the true goal of a sales call, email, chat is to get the shopper to actually show up to the dealership. A great way to do this is getting an appointment set. And we aren't saying not to do this. The true goal behind what you're saying and why you're doing it for the shopper is to get them to come and see and touch the vehicle at your store rather than you make a sale from someone you talk to who might not have set up an appointment versus setting an appointment. They're not going to show up 9 times out of 10. Understanding this will go a long way in learning how to be a good car salesperson. You can read more about it. You can get books about it. Please do something if this is your hindrance. How about embracing proactive mindsets? If you look at any football team, there's a mindset, there's a strategy, there should be a reaction. At your store, your management, yourself, the receptionist should all be working together as team. Same thing in the fixed operation team. Call everyone you can, give them the explanation of why they need to come in. If you have trouble doing it, once again, your management or your team leaders will be glad to show you that. And for a final thought, all in all, learning how to be a car salesperson isn't hard. It just takes some work. Anything worth doing good is worth working for. Now, in 2021, new year, the first full year, we can strive to become better in this new reality. From embracing training and simulating, hooking in the trade, opening up the inventory and keeping your true goal in mind as a sales consultant can give you a better outcome financially for this year of 2021. Once again, I'm Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies, with our Hardison's tip for this beautiful Friday, the 26th of February, the last working 2 days of the month for many of you. So you get dressed, go on out there, and as always in partying, you make it a champion.